much harder to take down? What's he got to do?
We gotta, we gotta be smart, and we're not gonna change everything, but we gotta be really, really smart. So, and without being too respectful. McDonough's a pretty smart wrestler, so the challenge is to keep him smart.
How do you? It's impossible to simulate everything that Robles does in the room, but how do you get that much of a? What have you done to prep for it? I guess. We do a lot of simulation, and it's not you can't simulate it like you're saying, but there's things we do that are close to it, and the guy's dangerous. The guy's got some good things that he does, and for the most part, he sticks and does them well. So. It's not a secret what he does either, so it's not as tough as maybe you think. I mean, you don't saw a guy's leg off, but you have to get guys that are going to be disciplined and not use the particular leg that he doesn't have, etc. And then duplicate what he does on top and how he gets underneath you on the bottom or on neutral positions, etc. So it's not as difficult as you might think. Do a good job with it.
So is McDonough going against bigger guys in the room to get a feel?
I'm not really going to get too specific. Robles he's a dangerous competitor because of what he brings to the table, and we know what he does, and so that's how we prep. So we go through the simulation that way, if you want to call it that. So.
Did you like the pace of his match against Priestman?
We try to make these matches faster against Priestman, but it's hard when the guy's wanting to, I don't know if Priestman wants it to be slowed down, but he certainly wants to squeeze and hold us tight. So I like the shot he hit. I mean, it was right there, and it was right now on the finish, so good stuff there. Come off the bottom as well.
Are those the kind of moves, and not maybe the specific
The takedown and the riding time made Priestman cut us. It didn't come to a match where it come down to when you're running after a guy and just falling short. McDonough took it into his own hands and did some really good things that made him win. We can widen the gap there, I think. We can always widen the gap.
Is he thriving off the underdog role?
I don't know. I know if I had to guess, I would say that's probably the case. It's not so much the underdog role. It's just Matt McDonough just being McDonough.
Tell us about what you think of Derek St. John's performance and his opportunity to come back and get third.
So he's got another match, so we'll see. I mean, his opportunity is going to be, he's going to grab it by the you-know-what right now. And I believe he has, Sador's Navy. So you got to be ready. And a lot of wrestling to go tonight yet, 2 matches.
Did you have any issue with the Montel Marion match and how it came out?
No, I mean, Russell, you got to plant him. You have to plant that guy, and we know that. And we planted him, but it could have been 2, but it wasn't by this referee, and I don't disagree with the call. I think it was a fair call. I think sometimes you're going to get that call. But man, you got to go beyond reaction time, and the referee held it because Russell is a tough nut to plant. And I'll tell you what, when you have a reputation for that too, the referees are going to respect that as well. So he's earned that. But we know we got to plant him, and then plant him again, and he's going to wiggle, and he's going to do this and that. And I'll tell you what, he had 2 chances, and then at the end he had another chance. So and there's a reason why a guy can win close matches and be undefeated. At least he had to dodge some bullets in his career and in his season and in his matches. Kellen Russell talking about, as far as being explosive like that. So Montel's got to come back stronger. Mathematically, team-wise, we're not out of it. I mean, maybe that Penn State deal maybe puts us out of it. Maybe, I don't know. But do your math before you start sending your condolences to the Hawkeyes. But we got work to do one at a time. And really, that's what it's all about anyways. One at a time.
Tom, is there any overriding theme that the guys that got knocked out can learn? from this?
I don't know. I mean, I mean, you got a lot of things in my head, but probably not for the general public. I mean, me and you go down to the Wig and Pan, I'll talk about it with you. It's just awareness things and stuff like that.
I got in late. The Robles match coming up tomorrow. Your view on that thing?
Just be ready to go and know what the guy does. We know it's not a secret. McDonough's a smart wrestler. He's one of the smartest wrestlers I've ever been around, period. And that goes to, my international career and coaches as well. So he adapts well and he adjusts well, and he's never wrestled him. And so...
Is there a feeling out period when you've never wrestled a kid like that?
I don't think there's a feeling out period. There's a smart period, and that's from start to finish. You've got to be very smart.
You pick Clark's brain at all on stuff like that?
A little bit, but remember that,
It's ancient history, but...
I mean, a little bit, yeah. I mean, we've seen him wrestle. We've watched guys wrestle. We know guys that wrestle. We've talked to other coaches. It's not a secret that, I mean, I've been watching him for 4 years.
Yeah.
So have you. So, I mean, who's the guy that beat him in the quarters last year? Iowa State. Long
Guys,
beat
we
him in
need
the quarters
to
last
wrap it
year.
up. St. John's about ready to take the match.
All right.